Hey there, I am on day 15. I'm halfway there through the month for NaNoWriMo and National Novel Writing Month, but I am writing about the stories our homes tell us and how we can change that and change our lives. Very exciting. So I'm writing about today, I've been writing about our bedrooms and how they are really ideally the last place to have clutter. And I know the horrible truth is it's the easiest place to have clutter because it's the least public part of our homes, ideally. Of course, there's always exceptions to the rules or the norm or the common, whatever we want to call it. But a lot of people keep their bedrooms more private than the lounge, the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, the more public areas of our homes. And because of that, and I work with a lot of people who are not naturally neat and tidy, who are more maximalists than minimalists, meaning we love to have lots of stuff, inspiration around us. We love to make a lot of things, so we have lots of supplies, and our brains are just not naturally linear to easily be naturally focused on the linear process of, first of all, creating organized spaces and then being able to always put stuff away in organized spaces. Lots of times, one of the reasons clutter happens is because things don't have a home to go to in the house. They don't have a place to go, so they pile up. And lots of times, more nonlinear, creative, artistic, right-brained, ADHD, scattered kind of people don't have that bandwidth to always to take the time to figure out where to put things. And lots of times we just have more stuff than we have space for. I'm not going to say need, because I know we need all of those supplies, because you never know when the creative moment will move us. So this is an important thing because our bedrooms, it's where we spend, for some people, a third of your life, depending on how much sleep is so important. And I know as I've gotten older, oh my gosh, it is a necessity. I need my 7 hours of sleep. From what I understand, it takes 7 hours for our brain to self-clean itself. Did you know that our brains are self-cleaning? Like, it actually needs to wax on, wax off kind of clean. Yeah, so giving ourselves enough sleep and having a space that is conducive to sleep, to romance. I mean, really, piles of clutter can really dull the romance, and even just our self-esteem, how you wake up, that old cliche of waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, why do you think you're waking up on the wrong side of the bed? Sometimes it might be because of what's on the floor or what's around the bed. Could very well be triggering all kinds of negative emotions and thoughts and feelings and self-esteem. So giving yourself the gift of a bedroom that is as clutter-free as possible will make a huge difference. And you deserve it. You deserve it. To start with one area. Maybe it's your bedside table. Maybe it's the top of your dresser. Maybe it's that chair that always is piled with clothes. Or maybe it's just some doom boxes or bags that you just threw random shit in because people were coming over and you tucked it away. And it's been there for 3 months or 3 years or 3 decades. No judgment, no shame. It just is. It just is. It is not a reflection of your value, of your worth, of your intelligence at all. Because the fact that you might have old doom boxes also means that there is a flip side, that you have some magical superpowers that are probably pretty needed and wanted in this world, and we need that. So that's where it's a really important thing to understand There is nothing wrong or broken about you because you have clutter. Not at all. So, start with one place, one area, do one thing. Maybe even while you're listening to some of my videos, I can keep you company and you can be working in one of your spaces to let go of stuff. And here's the cool thing. You might even just for a moment set an intention of what you're making room for when you let go of whatever clutter is in that bedroom. This is where the real magic happens, because everything then is infused with that intention, and your mind is aligned and the energy is aligned, and now your bedroom is becoming not just a place to sleep, but it's getting to be a healing modality for you, and it's a tool of transformation and manifestation. There's so much magic to be had in our rooms of our homes. Whew. I just love it. So just start with one thing. Sometimes that one thing gets the ball rolling. And you just did one thing here and one thing there, or one little pile. Maybe you grab a trash bag and maybe you grab another box to put giveaways or donations or things to sell. And maybe you just give yourself the grace of a third box, a third container that just is a maybe pile. You know, as you're sorting through things, you don't have to decide right then and there on everything, because it's really easy sometimes to get caught up in the story and the emotions and the memories of one thing, and it can throw off your rhythm of going yes, no, yes, no. And we feel it in our bodies, like we know the yeses and the nos. And when you're in between, give yourself the grace of a maybe. That's okay. Come back to it and decide another time. You can decide not to decide, to let go of something until you're ready. You might need to do some inner processing until you're ready to let go of something. All right, more to come. But let me know what you let go of and how your bedroom's going. Bye for now.